Hey everybody, we are at Liberty Tax here in Boulder talking with Deb Lowry. It's tax season, everybody's getting their taxes done.
The Liberty tax offices in Boulder, Louisville, and Lafayette are great places to get your taxes done. We employ CPAs, enrolled agents. We also do accounting services, bookkeeping services, payroll services. We have plenty of experience in our offices, and we can handle your tax needs. Taxes normally are boring, but this year it's a lot of things going on with the IRS and the fiscal cliff, and a lot of things different this year. The biggest thing was that the IRS didn't open for filing until January 30th. Normally that's a January 15th date, so everything is pushed back by 2 weeks, and they're not extending tax season at all. All tax returns are still due by April 15th this year. The capital gains, that's probably the biggest one that everyone's interested in. Prior to 2012, for the last 6 years, the tax code was if we're in the 15% or less tax bracket, the capital gains rate was 0, and if you were higher than a 15% tax bracket, your capital gains rate was 15%. Well, now that's changed to 15%, so if you were at 0, now you're at 15%, and if you were at 15%, you're now at 23.8%. So you call up Liberty Tax and say, I need to do my taxes, but I've never had to do my taxes before or never had anyone do them for me before. And we say, you know what? Bring in any of these documents. We may mention, of course, W-2s, small business income, children's information, their social security cards, birth dates. Bring those in with you, and we'll sit down and we'll go through an interview process with you and let you know if there's anything else that we need to get. Some of the things that you might want to look for to bring into the office with you are your W-2s, of course, any 1099 miscellaneous that you might have, that would be for your non-employee compensation, your 1099-Rs for your retirement income, your 1099 SAs for your Social Security income, your rental income and expenses, your small business income and expenses, and any 1099s that you might have if you sold any property this year. And we do amendments also, so if the IRS sends you a letter, one of the most common things to forget about to bring in is a 1099-B, and that's when you have a broker exchange. You sell stock or you buy stock, and you sell your stock, and then you turn around and reinvest it, so you really don't think you had a transaction, but you do. That's a taxable event, and so we forget about the 1099-Bs. A lot of times people will come in and they'll leave saying, I never knew that before. I never knew I could claim that, especially with business use of the home. People that work from home don't realize all the tax advantages that they have from that. Taxes are not this big, scary, unknown thing out there. They can be unraveled and it can be worked out so that your tax liability is only what you have to pay and that everything else comes back to you in a refund check.